Hello, hello, welcome in. Today is gonna be one of those days, I think. It'll be interesting because we're doing Scholar Shrine. And I think I might also try to get through beyond Dragon Eerie as well. Eerie, something like that. Aye. One of those days, yeah. Yes, one of those days. I'm also curious, because I'm kind of curious to try something here. And I realized that I have a spell parry shield. Look at that spell parry. I'm curious to see how that works, or if it works. Also, how do I sound? Because, like, in my monitor, I sound a little different, but I'm not sure if that's just my imagination or what. It starts immediately. So, yeah, like, Scholar version generally has, like, double the amount of enemies in a lot of places. And I expect this to be no different. Or maybe a more severe example, if anything. You know, I've done some like kind of reflection on the game and on the design of this game. And I think one of the things that really kind of gets maybe overlooked in a way, or maybe kind of treated at a different level, is that this game is much more heavily reliant on ranged weapons. Like, this game assumes that you're going to be doing ranged weapons and ranged attacks. It's not an optional thing, it's a part of your basic kit. Also, this version seems to have a lot less visibility in this area than the other one. At least it seems like it does. Maybe I'm just imagining things. But yeah, this area is one of the more infamous areas. I think, like, this area, what is it? Like, also, the Dragon Eyrie over by the Dragon Shrine part. It's also pretty infamous. Look at that bleed accumulation. And also, like, Iron Keep. All to varying degrees. And the particular problem with this one, which, you know, was shown at least to some degree in... It stopped glowing. I wonder why it stopped glowing. But at least in part, why this area is so bad is because of the severe bullet spam. Like, this is bullet hell in, like, a Souls game. So you have to be really aware and active about how you're managing everything around you, and just kind of how you engage the enemies. And it's an area that really does need a ranged weapon just to help mitigate that somewhat, and mitigate, like, how you're aggroing your enemies.
When we sing, the little ones dance. The little ones grant comfort to those who bear death and dark. This is what we were taught. Is there anything wrong?
Many things.
Perhaps this will help.
No, the Gamba doesn't help.
This is all that we can do. When we sing, the little one, this. When we sing, this.
Okay. I think that dialogue might actually be different. Because I don't remember them talking about little ones in the other version. Although it could just be that I have a shitty memory and that I haven't streamed in about a month. But who's paying attention? Hello. Is that... Hello there. I see you bobbing. FPS Souls. Though I am a bit reluctant to try and like pull one of the those Archdrake mages quite yet, or Archdrake whatever they're called. Just because oh whatever. Just because with Dark Souls games, there's this little thing where they will tie aggro together between groups. So it won't just be one enemy that you draw, you end up drawing like all three. And this seems like one of those areas that would do that, you know? And also I expect them to aggro further. Oh, they sparkle while she's singing. Okay. I am resisting the urge to not sing myself right now. Although I do have a lovely falsetto. Is it just you? It's just you. Dude, that poise. The enemies in this game have the poise that the players wish they had. Just completely ignore attacks. That's a funny little juke. And this is actually the calm before the storm. Like, the problem comes up once you reach the area where all of the what's it called? All the spellcasters. Because they're the ones that cause the real problem. What was that flapping? Okay. And no ragdoll. I will say, it's a bad Dark Souls game when you don't have ragdolling. Like, the ragdoll is important. Alright, some Skeptic Spice. And souls. More torch time. Which in most cases would be good, but is absolutely horrible here because it increases your discoverability with enemies. Which, you know, it's a cool system, it's a cool idea, but the implementation and kind of like putting everything else around it just kind of makes it like, okay, well, why would I do this then? Like, okay, so I have a torch and I can see where the drop-off is, but like every enemy aggroes to me, and I don't have the same lock-on range that they do. It's not good math. Dragon Charm. I'm not sure which weapon I want for this here. Although I know first I want to just hit you in the face. But you guys. I mean, if we can just take on one at a time, it's no problem. Human effigy. And a smooth and silky. Well, I mean, that person just proved to me that this is safe. Hey, look, there's a little gap in the wall, and there's a message on the ground. How much you want to bet that it says fatty? So bad. So predictable. Like, some games just have their jokes run into the ground, right? One of those is, you know, the lies about illusory walls. And then the other one is, in this game in particular, is fatty. And like any place that you can't really fit into, it's fatty. And Elden Ring has something similar. But in that game, what it is anytime that there's a door or something that you can't quite fit through, instead of saying fatty, the message will normally say something along the lines of, you don't have the right, oh, you don't have the right. Hurrah for despair, and then visions of misfortune. Yes. This is the area. But we shall disregard that for now and just go grab the bonfire, hopefully. And let's nullify all of our aggro for the time being. Alright, isn't there a... Well, there's you right there. But I thought there was another one somewhere else. Oh, and I should absolutely put some herb on my wheel. So I will need that later. Okay, here we go. It kind of worked. I was early. The problem here is that this isn't going to work that great because, like I said, this is a bullet hell. So it's not just one. It's going to be many. And they cast really fast, too. And also the effect doesn't last that long. Oh, hello. Hi there. Hey, buddy. You're a new placement. You're a new guy. It is so weird to have my controller vibrate when I'm not being hit or when I'm not, like, fat rolling or something. I hate that sound. Oh, wait. Hi there. Hey, buddy. Hey, wait. let's see if I can do this. Ah, I jumped a little too late, I think. Hold on. Yeah. Ah, you can't hit me. Bet you didn't know that Dark Souls 2 was a early cover shooter. So here's a question: do my spells go that far? Your spells go that far, but do my spells? Nice. So yeah, as I was saying, I think a lot of the problem that people have with these areas ends up going back to that people try to engage this area and this game as like the other Dark Souls games, which in the other games you're not like so heavily reliant on your ranged weapons. You know, it's a nice option, but it's not mandatory. Whereas in this game, it is pretty goddamn mandatory. I hear a second one casting now. Oh, I turned... I lost my lock on, that's why. I moved back too fast. They added that guy. I don't know, I'm not entirely convinced that, that this is necessary for this area. Yeah, somebody started casting. Who got a lock on? Okay. Well. Pew, 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 pew. Smack. Crimson water. Which, like, a lot of these items, like, are pretty useful, except for, is that a dragon rider? Excuse me. We have a stray dragon rider. I thought it was going to be another sentinel. Okay, what are we looking at over here? I don't know, it doesn't seem... This part here doesn't seem that bad, but the really bad area is in that last third. Although it is weird that there's a dragon rider here. And I'm remembering now that I forgot to actually check this out in vanilla and see if I could actually access that door yet. Oops. Okay, so who do we have here? What do we have going on? No one has aggroed yet. There's a patrolling asshole over there. Look at him render at low frame rate. Almost looks like claymation. He looks like a Doom enemy because he's just got like 4 frames of animation right now. Which I actually find that style to be endearing, and seeing like the low frame rates at distance and all that. Not sure which weapon I want for this, because oh, there's that guy. Let me see if I can just snipe him really quick. Is he still here? That placement has not changed. And anything, this seems suspiciously generous. Like, in the other game, I think that, that caster would already be spamming me at this point. That makes me worry. What else is there? Oh. I'm gonna eat that one, yeah. That's just a rude placement. And also the, like, exceptionally bad, like, the exceptionally bad lock-on distance. That's brutal. Oops. Oh well. Did you die yet? Okay. Oh, there's another one right there. There's another one right there. So, in the other version, that was a miracle back over there, and I forget what the other... Oh yeah, it was a Estus Shard and a miracle. Let's just do a little first-person mode really quick and just take this out. Oh, right over their head. Oh no, I'm not close enough. Thankfully, they're stationary, so I don't have to worry about don't have to worry as much about some of the other stuff there. Okay, buddy, I'm gonna need to kill you somehow. Let's see. Aim for the head. This game actually has headshots, so you actually do get a damage bonus for hitting them in the head. I need to reconsider now because I'm way too close. Drop down. Okay. That was the wrong choice, but there we go. Okay. I probably should have actually sipped there instead of taking the gem, but it worked out, so whatever. You dropped something? Common fruit. Oh, hold on, hold on. So, this demonstrates both things I was talking about. The cool aspect about how you can see where the drop-off is under the water when you have the torch, and this also illustrates why it kind of sucks because it immediately aggroes everything nearby, and this area is really unkind with its enemy placement, as is most of this version of the game. But yeah, you can actually see where your drop-off points are. But now, also, these enemies can aggro to me from a lot further away. Give me something better than a bleed stone. And also that the torch gets put out as soon as you roll, which becomes a problem for stuff like this. Oh, they stopped though. That's kind of surprising. I don't want to. I don't want to. I don't want to. Yeah, because the risk with this area now is having your animation take you off the edge. Like, that is the big risk here. So yeah, that was the Estus Flask Shard, and this should be Sunlight Sword, I think. Unless it's changed. A sunlight blade. Yeah, that's it. Is there an item? There's not an item here. Why is there a dead body here if I didn't... No, that was the Estus shard. Sorry, my short-term memory sucks right now. This is diabolical. This right here is diabolical. Oh, right. I'm done looking at this stuff. Although, so a weird thing with reflections in Dark Souls 2 is that it mirrors what's in the world and mirrors the light sources. So since we have a item pickup there, it mirrors in the world and just kind of moves along the water in whatever like set angle it's supposed to move at. So you end up creating this false impression of an item where one actually isn't. That actually ends up confusing a lot of people in Earthen Peak, because there will be like some items that are on the levels above, and because of the way the reflections render those lit items, it looks like there's items inside of the poison pool, which aren't actually there. You know, not realistic at all to, you know, how reflections work in reality. But, they probably aren't worried about that. Okay, so this is a different setup with... Hi, can you aggro to me? Hey, aggro to me. Hey, aggro over here. Stop. Come on. I don't feel like fighting you over there. Oh, there you go. And those guys hit hard. This area is actually a lot less bullet spammy than the vanilla version. Although I'm not sure if that's an improvement or not, just considering kind of how brutal some of like these Archdrake Knight guys are. What's that way? I forget what's over there or what. Why would I go over there? Like, they're guarding something, but what is it? And do I want to do it? Let's do it now. Screw it. Oh yeah, also, this isn't the bad area. This is the medium area. This is only stage 2, I forgot. We haven't reached the final stage of grief yet. Sorry, I'm still in denial right now. It's not that bad. I missed. Oh well. Like, this is pretty much, you've got a 360 no-scope it. Ah, the other one's firing? Ah, that sucks. Oh, we really fucked. Yeah, this is cursed. Oh, I got hit by something. I'm dead. Yeah. Like, there's a certain threshold of how much stuff is going on, and like once you reach that threshold, it's kind of like You either have to bail in a certain direction, or you just die, like I did there. And now we're back here, and we have to do it all over again. Trying to be careful there, just because I know that there's something else there, or I should say, I know that there's a cliff there. That cliff can be a problem. Wow, that aggroed you. Okay. It's so weird how the animation moves you backwards when you're in the binoculars mode. Also, it looks like you shouldn't be able to shoot over that, but you can and do. Also, I wonder how many people actually find, like, that little trick there. See, that's the fun thing about being a Souls player who also does a lot of platforming games. So I do tend to look at the that part of this and look for things I can jump on. Shut up. It's still weird they put a Dragon Rider Knight over there. Also, you can see how little progress I made, that my bloodstain is like right there. I will definitely need to prioritize getting forward through this area. I rolled way too early on that. So first you. And then you. The power of Gwyn compels you. The power of Gwyn compels you. God, that recovery is so slow. Like, that roll there was a buffered roll. I had entered that in a lot earlier. That was just the soonest I could actually roll, you know, with the animation recovery. I wonder. I'm not particularly attached to these souls. Like, these souls were just kind of like picked up in this area. So I'm not too worried about dying. I'm kind of curious to see if I can parry this guy. I can just like aggro him by himself really quick. Hey. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Get over here. You. Over here. Now. Hey. Dude, how close? Like, I was right by him. Why didn't he move? Yo, what's up? Okay, that didn't work. Backstab. That worked. So I was just saying earlier about how this area is like the stages of grief. And I was realizing that as I was talking about this, I was realizing I'm in denial because I was like, oh, you know, the projectiles aren't too bad yet. And then as like within like seconds after I said that, I aggroed that one like a half football field away over there while I was trying to fight that one. And also had the mage coming after me too, and that's how you got that blood stain there. All right, so I think I want to rush this actually and just go in YOLO. Say fuck it, roll through these. Woo. Let's see how long the fog wall takes. 1, 2, 3. Oh, we're almost there. Come on, stamina. Come on, stamina. Yeah, get fucked. I don't care if you kill me now. So this is definitely the spot where I realized that this game is like very intentionally designed to be a game where you need to have range. Like most of the other Souls games, range is relatively optional. This here, range is mandatory. You must use a ranged weapon to get past this. I just got hit with an ad. This spot is intentionally what now? Also, that's weird that you got hit with an ad before. Oh, yeah, the ad break is in progress. Huh. Naruhodo. Ad break is over. So yeah, what I was saying was this area here, in particular, the spot with the acid bug right there. You know, like there's no way around that other than using ranged weapons. So like, if you're engaging with that, you need to engage it with a ranged weapon, and that kind of illustrates just how like mandatory the ranged weapon is in this game, which isn't really the case in the other games. Which I think is something that kind of gives it the perception that it has as far as kind of like being a slower. I can't get through here now? Okay. I guess they closed that spot. Seeing the movement of DS2 after Lords of the Fallen is painful and rip. How is Lords of the Fallen? I haven't actually, like, played it, and, you know, like, budget right now is slim, so I can't play it anytime soon. But it looks interesting. Why am I not aggroing this guy? Why could I aggro that bug that's right next to him, but I can't aggro him? So the way I'll describe it in my review is like the idealized form of Dark Souls 2. Oh, is that why people hate it? Like, I've seen some people, like, really kind of hating on Lords of the Fallen, which, like, looking at it, it doesn't seem that bad. Okay, so I can no longer squeeze through there. Like, oh, and there's also that's kind of a disappointment now, because, like, it's no longer a fatty message. Oh, wait, I got through that time? Okay, whatever. I don't care. Bye. Deal with you later. Deal with this now. Also, this area here is not dark. It's not a dark area. I can lock on at full distance. Oh yeah, horrible. Here. Oh no 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 no. No range. I don't like your range attacks. Back here. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, do that. Perfect. No, 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 no. Don't trigger range attacks. No, you're up close. You want to do close attacks. Look at that. Look at that nice close attack. Perfect. I have no idea why people hate it beyond performance. I'm gonna watch some reviews to find out why. I really enjoy it. Yeah, like it seems like just from what I've seen of it and what I've seen of gameplay and what I've seen of both that and Lies of P, that seems to be more of a more the Souls-like game than Lies of P. Like Lies of P looks to be more of a Sekiro-like that has a lot of Dark Souls 2 influence in kind of like the level design, and also like enemy placement very much reminds me of Dark Souls 2 as well. Oh, hello. Hold on. I need to switch my shield. The spell parry experiment was I would say not entirely unsuccessful, but I wouldn't call it an entire success either. The combat movement is actually good. Some people have issues with the parkour at times, which is kind of understandable. That's fine, to be honest. Oh. I still have problems remembering that I'm on my binoculars sometimes. Oh, it's the halberd guy. Early, way early. Okay, let's not die to you. I mean, it would be appropriate to die to you because that's just kind of how this game is, but at the same time, let's not. Ugh, why is my timing so bad with this guy? So, is the parkour in the game kind of like the DS1, DS2 style parkour? Because I actually do enjoy that. I like Souls platforming. But, it's also because I like platforming in general, but... I guess that's to say, I don't think the platforming is bad. I noticed that there's a lot of Souls players that just kind of struggle in general with platforming. Like, platforming just isn't their thing. Which is understandable, not everything is for everyone. But it became really pronounced seeing people play Elden Ring. And seeing people, not be able to do the jumps they need to. A lot of people not understanding the platforming basics. The you run and you jump. Like especially the jump in Raya Lucaria. Like you know that one jump that everyone goes like, "Oh, can I make this jump? It's so long." It's like, yeah, you just run and jump. It's kind of like a Mega Man jump, I feel like, where you need to be like right on the edge of it, but like it's not the worst thing ever. Really. I still do not like this addition to the game. And especially like where they put these guys too, because what am I locking onto? The fuck? What the fuck am I locking onto? It's got some of the frustrations of Souls, but the parts that strays from the formula, it's so much better. Yeah, I mean, from what I've seen of it, like, it looks... To me, what it looks like is, it looks like a Souls game done by a Western development team. And that's more kind of worried about, like, kind of the combat... Really? Locked? Try jumping. Okay, so that's what I was locking onto when I was staring up at nothing. Let's go get that. Since I can't get anything else. Don't worry about combat. In some ways, it's better than Dark Souls. Yeah, that's kind of a you know, individual thing. Like some people feel differently about Souls combat. Like for me, I actually kind of like the buffering to a degree. Twilight Herb. And, you know, I like the feel of Dark Souls combat because it creates something that's this really kind of unique, interesting hybrid of almost like a turn-based combat with, you know, an active combat system. If you think of it like DS4 instead of Elden Ring, it'll be a good experience, I think. Lords of the Fallen is exactly like that. I was gonna hit those messages, but then I was like, it's just gonna say that, you know, illusory wall ahead. So yeah, if Lords of the Fallen has more of that traditional Dark Souls, like, almost turn-based combat, then yeah, I would probably like that. And, you know, it seems to be a little bit more also into more, like, movement and placement as well. Which is something that Lies of P kind of eschews for the sake of just, you know, having the very parry-based combat system. Which, as you saw, I suck at parrying, so I'm not interested in just standing there and getting my ass kicked while I stand still. There was no kaboom! Where's the earth-shattering kaboom? Fuck you. Give me my bonfire. Wasting time. Fucking exposition dump, motherfucker. It's like a hybrid between DS1 and DS3. It's a bit twitchier, faster like DS3, but more deliberate like DS2. I mean, that sounds great.
What drives you so to overcome?
And yeah, you know, personally, I really like DS3. You know, it's one of my favorites. I understand people's complaints about level design in it, but I also think the level design kind of serves more the up-tempo nature of it. And also it serves really well to just be able to run through things, too.
One man lost his own body, but lingered on as a
Shut up. Oh, I know what I should be doing here. Hold on, hold on. Why can't I? I forgot he was here. I should have switched over. I could have been spamming Saintier Spear on him. Hold on. Hold on. If I'm gonna be stuck here, I may as well be working towards something useful. Alright. Okay, keep talking.
Once the Lord of Light banished the monarch and all that stand from humanity. And then assumed a fleeting form. These are the roots of our world. Men are props in states of life, and no matter how tender, how exquisite, a lie will remain a lie. Young Harlow, knowing this, do you still desire peace?
Not with you, I don't. Hey, let's see what happens if I say no.
Venric, the near true one.
I desire no peace with you. Shut the fuck up and let me move.
But what is a king?
What is a king to a god?
So grounded in my
What is a god to a non-believer?
that you seek. You cannot even say yourself. You shall meet again, young Harlow.
I wonder if this is even actually, like, removing any durability while I'm hitting him. They might not have actually coded in durability into him. Let's see. 493. I don't think I lost any. Unless it gets repaired in my inventory in between transit, like if I sit somewhere else, then I think that's where I had left it at last time. If not, then yeah, I was able to notch off 3 ticks of durability, which is nothing.